Hello everyone, welcome once again to my tutorial channel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create an amazing mobile app UI design like this. This UI design was created using the app called Pixellab. So you want to go right now to download the app Pixellab. You can use the link in the description below to download the app Pixellab. So you click on this icon there and then click on image size, and for the width we're going to be using 1080, and for the height we're going to be using 2408. Click on OK. Now I want to delete this text. Click on A and delete the text. So you have this. I'm going to change this to a black background. All right, click here and then click on color, and then right here I'm going to use this black. Okay, so just in case you need to know that it is actually 1F, 1F, 1F. So the first thing I want to do is to add the battery, Wi-Fi, and the network icon. I mean, what I want to do is to add my ruler, because I want to make sure it is straight. So I'm going to add as many rulers as possible. So let's just have 30 by 30 up, not too much. I'm going to make it 25 by 25. All right, so that's better. I'm going to zoom. So all I want to do here is to make sure that they are all in line. But first of all, I'm going to give a space. Yeah, give this a space, and then give the space. Reduce it. Now I'm going to add the text. That's for the time. So I'm just going to use whatever time. Let me use 22. That is 10 p.m. So I'm going to change the font to Gotham font because it has a lot of family. I'm going to use a light Gotham book, and OK. I'm going to reduce the size of the time. I want to ensure that it is positioned in just here. I'm still going to reduce it. Okay, I think I have this. It looks better now. The next thing I'm going to do is to add a shape, but this shape is going to be for the profile picture. Just going to make it small. All right, like so, and then I'm going to put a picture in that shape. Click on texture. All right, I'm going to put the name of this place of the guy. So all I just need to do is to copy this. Click on A, copy, drag it somewhere here, and let's use this. Hello, Freddy, and I'm going to put this stuff there. All right, so we have this, and then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to reduce this a little bit. Let's go here and reduce size. Let's make it reduce size to 11 to about. Still ensure that it is within the line. Now it is outside the line. Okay, so I'm going to go back and just adjust it to ensure that it stays within the line. I'm going to drag this here a little bit. The next thing I want to do is to add a search bar. This I'm going to reduce the radius here. Then I'm going to ensure that it stays and it ends here. That's good. All right, so I've got this. I'm going to change the color to this. Okay, so I'm going to measure those three so that I don't have them moving around. Unlock them. I lock this one too. I'm going to lock this one and lock this one. So I have this one. So I'm going to lock this one too. Okay. So what I also want to do is to create a search icon bar. Okay, so it looks too big. I may just use this max tool. I'm going to zoom this place more. I'll use the max tool to that's what we have now. Okay, something like this. Not too bad. All right, let's see this. If you think it's too big, you can reduce it. All right. Okay, I'm going to click on this text, this one, copy it, and then I'm going to use this to click type search. All right, I think I'll leave it that way, or I can make it a lighter. This one, that's cool. So I can increase the font a little bit more. All right, now the next thing I want to do is to add some icons. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to copy this stuff here, the one I use for the picture. Copy it I have this. I'm just going to go here and click on color. I'm going to use this. Okay. And then position it. So what I want to do is to put on my ruler again, so I can ensure that this is well positioned. So I can click here and bring this stuff down a little bit, maybe to like here, like so, and then ensure that this one also stays just down. Let's see, take it up. Okay, so let's stick it there. All right, and I'm also going to add another one, copy it and drag it over here and ensure it doesn't pass its boundary. Put on the ruler, ensure it stays within the frame. Okay, so I'm rather going to change this colors. Instead of that brighter ash, I'm going to use a darker ash, the same ash I use for the search bar. That's it. I'm going to use the same ash I use for the search bar. So I'm going to go add some icons. I'm going to change the color to white. I could add a shape circle and just reduce the size of the circle to so. Let's see, and then turn this one to red. Okay, so that works perfectly. And I'm going to merge this to this, and then I have this. I can take it down and put it inside the stuff. Just reduce it more. All right, so I'm going to also add. I'm going to create another shape this time. Click on the plus, click on shape. So I'm just going to ensure that they're both on the same stuff. Let's also make the square. So I have. Oh, let's go back. I'm going to ensure that each of them have a stroke, a black stroke. Let's make it 4, or let's make it thicker. 14. Let's make this black as well. So let's mesh them together. So I'm going to remove the white. And then we're going to change everything to, yeah. So let's reduce it. I have like the menu icon. All right, like the menu icon. And then what I want to do is to add a filter icon to the search bar. I'm going to change the color to white. And then what I want to do now is to add a square shape. I'm going to put the radius to about, let's say 40. And then we're going to do something like this. Let's reduce the radius. I'm going to ensure that it stays within the line, it doesn't exceed that. Okay, I'm going to use this color gradient. I'm going to use this color. At the top here, I'm going to use ash, and then over here is going to be green. I'm going to duplicate this. But ensure that they're on the same line. So to do that effectively, I can pick a line here, put it there, and then pick another one, put it here. What I want to do is to ensure that the other second one stays within that line. Now, it's not complicated, okay? It's just me. I can actually remove all these lines and just put it to 3. 3 is fine. Okay, so let's see this. So that's cool. They're both well aligned. I'm going to add something here. Okay. That's one. Make it bigger. Just push it like this. So let's edit this one. I can just make it like this. Let's see. I'm going to delete this, duplicate this. All right. Let's just be sure I'm staying on the same line. So if you notice, it's not on the same line. So I'm just going to take this one upwards a little bit. And then I can add the other one. Then I can make it like this. All right, so I'm going to add this text. Just go copy the text here and pull the text. So I'm going to change that text to bolder text, the same font family. I'm going to use this. I'm going to change the write-up to let's increase the font a little bit. Copy it. So I'm going to put it here as well. Make sure it comes on top of it. I'm going to add another shape. This time it's going to be a button, and we use this color. I'm going to click here, copy it, and add order now. I'm going to change that color to, and then change the font to another bolder font. Not black, but let's say bold. Let's see how bold that bold is. I'm going to reduce the size. So I'm going to do the same thing, copy here, and bring this one above it. Copy that, and put this one here, with this one above it. Okay, let's take this stuff here. I don't want it covering the other now. All right, let's proceed. Now I'm going to add this one is very quite important. I'm going to give it this gradient color. Before I proceed, I think I should add a section here just before that. So I'm just going to copy this button and edit this button. Before I edit the button, I want to ensure that they are all on the same line. I'm going to change the color to white. Copy it. While I'm here, I'm going to change this to I'm going to change this to, for the radius, for the opacity, no, nothing. And then for the stroke, I'm going to use this color, and then increase it. Let's see. Let's use this color. That's what we have. Okay, this is fair enough. But I need to reduce this. So let's make this 50, opacity 50. I can copy this, copy it. Okay, so I'm going to add this text copy. For here, I'm going to make it black first. Here, black. And this is going to be all. Position it well. And then copy that. I'll end up copying. Let's use this one. Copy it. And then here's going to have burger. All right, so we have this. We have to adjust it. So let's position it. Copy. While I copy it, the color to this. So this is it. All right. You can use whatever gradient you want. And then I'm going to copy this, copy here, put it somewhere here. Then I'm going to change this color to, let's use this color. Then I'm going to copy it. Okay, so all I want to do is to change this one to this color. So we have this. Now I'm going to add my food. But before we move, let's do some stuff to this. One of the beauty of UI is the shadow effect. So we're going to add shadow to this. We're going to make it this faint. And then we're going to increase the blur radius. And then I'm going to drag it to the side because I want you to see the shadow. So but I'm going to notice that this stuff is I'm going to make the shadow very faint. I don't want to make the shadow very noisy. So I'm going to make it very faint. Yep. Let's see. Let's take it back here. All right, this is better. Then I'm going to add, I'm just going to copy this burger. I'm going to put him here. And this time I'm going to turn him like this. Change the shadow direction. It's in -20. I'll make it 32 and make this one go down a little bit more. Let's reduce it like so. I'm going to add the other food. So I'm going to reduce it of the stop bed. Let's not do that. Shadow. Remember this. Just use the last one we did. Increase it, and then I'm going to take this one here. All right, that's good. So I want to add some other things to it like this. Let's add all the food. Some, like the button where you click to, you want to add to your cart, that kind of thing. And either add, let's see if we have it under the shapes. We can add this, okay, the plus, then just make it dark, or you can just go and add the text if you're not convenient with using this, and add so what I'm going to do is to merge this two, and I'm going to reduce it, then bring it down here. I'm going to copy it. This is good. We're almost done with the design, but we need to add some other stuff to it. I'm going to add my let's do a square shape, a circle shape first. Circle, and then this circle you're going to paint it with the opacity like so. Let's use 50, and then let's go hard. So let me put this in the center so I can be sure that this is also on the center. So I'm just going to measure this two, and then I'm going to drag this down, reduce it, reduce it, and leave it like so. All right, I'm going to copy it. It's okay. So I'm going to click on this free delivery, copy it, and for this price, I'm going to use $4 price 42. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to put another year, but this time this is going to be $7. All right, I'm just going to add some other stuff to this. Add this text, but this time I'm going to make it white. So it's chicken burger. I'm going to put them like this, and let's take this one down so that this can be there. But I'm going to go to line spacing, and this is so. I'm going to copy this and put rice, and then just a couple of things to add. Let's add something here. I'm going to click on the search here and duplicate it. I'm going to add 70%, something like this. But I'm going to go here and reduce the opacity rate down so you can see it is really fainted. Okay, that's 10. As well is to this same faint stuff. I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to put, so it is actually $7, but because you're ordering from the app is $4. I'm just going to reduce it. I will probably not reduce the opacity, just reduce the size, and there should be a strike through. You can have that. I'm just going to leave it, copy here, and then here it will be $9. Position it there. I'm also going to copy that, but on top of it, I'm going to cancel that and put starting price. I'm going to change it to white. I'm going to reduce the size. I'm going to click on shapes, and this time just take it to 100, drag this over here, and I'm going to use gradient. But this gradient I'm going to use is going to be this gradient, okay? And I'm going to reduce the opacity, or rather, I'll go back here and reduce the opacity, okay? On the center. Okay, I'm also going to add my home icon. I'm going to add a cycle. Let's take this up. Maybe I should make it black. Okay. And the cycle is also in the center. I'm going to measure the two of them. And I'm going to reduce it like so and put it here. Just position it well. And add the other stuff. Measure these three. Well, let's see. Let's just position them. Click here. Copy. Edit it. Put favorite. And add favorite. 6, 7, 8. Let me merge everything, and I have this. All right, so once you're done with this, you can export. You want to save your project, save your project, go and save, and Ultra, and like saying Ultra and PNG, then you can export it, or rather save it. So that's how to create a UI design using Pixellab, something as beautiful like this. All right, if you like this video, please ensure you like this video, and if you want me to create the other pages like this and this, I like that you put in the comment section. Just tell me something in the comment section that you would like to see me create a tutorial on the other pages. Alright, but I had to create this tutorial because in my next video I'm going to be showing you how you can use this design to create a mobile phone app UI animation like this. If you want to see that video as well, please let me know in the comment section, and that will be the next video I will create for you. Thank you very much for being a part of this channel. Thank you for liking, thank you for your comments. I really appreciate them. My goal and my target is in the next few weeks to get to 500, just 500 subscribers. I know you can help me achieve that. Help me like, help me comment, help me share, and tell every other friends to be a part of this channel. I share free content, free tutorials that I know and I'm sure you like. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.